on Power 106 with Nico, KL, and Nick Cannon. And Nick Cannon called her elder. She was like, I'm not his fucking elder. I am not his fucking elder. You should have seen it. She just turned, I am not his goddamn elder. He was like, but you are his elder. You are his elder. Accept that. Embrace that. She did not want to accept that.
Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Okay, so moving on to Keyshia Cole. I said K.O. And her baby. Look at her son. Let me tell you something. Now, I know they're supposedly like filming a reality show together to show their dynamics. I need to see that. I do, because me and Keyshia Cole are the same goddamn age. Okay? Yes, she looks good. Very, very good. Okay? She's an attractive woman, but she still looks older than this little boy. Now, they just had a baby. Congratulations on the baby. They got a lot of good things going. She's got a show on Fox Soul. I don't know if you've seen that. You know, her and like 50 other celebrities are airing live from the same place. I said, Fox Soul couldn't. I said, first of all, when does Fox give a shit about black people? Okay, and now all of a sudden they got a streaming service. It's trying to compete with BET Plus. I guarantee that's what they're trying to do. But yeah, they just asked the celebrities to come in and, you know, use the same chairs, Fox Soul, and just they'll run a banner across the screen to say what their show is, but they won't tell you what the name of their show is on the big screen because they're trying to really push Fox Soul. Tiny got a show, and it was the most awkward, cringing thing I've ever seen. I mean, she was like, you know, first of all, I don't know who did her makeup. You could see every fucking pore in her face, okay, with their digital screen. Before I get to Keyshia Cole and Nico KL. What she say, hip-hop lyricist. Nico KL. That's how she introduced him. Keyshia Cole on Fox Soul. And so anyway, Tiny on Fox Soul, I was sitting there and it was so cringing. And Tiny was like, let me show you what she was doing. Hi, I'm Tiny. I'm a part of the group Escape. And this is my show, Keeping It Real with Tiny. Okay? If you don't believe me, go watch that shit. If you don't, I swear to God, I am not. And she was like, and so today we're going to be talking about Kanye and John Legend and some other celebrities. So I want to introduce my co-host. This is such and such, such and such. What's your name again? Okay, and such and such. I said, my God. My motherfucking God. Jesus Christ. I wanted God to fix it. Because I'm like, listen, first of all, these celebrities are real. Like, I don't understand. First, they get mad when we talk about them. But then they go create a show and talk about each other. No. That's not what we're going to do here. This is all fair game. If you're going to get real news on celebrities, you're going to come to a bitch like me. Because I'm going to give it to you. But to see them desperately, like, having talk shows and podcasts, it's funny. We're going to talk about that, too, in a minute when it comes to the real ladies, okay? I got some shit for them. I know y'all were waiting for me, in my opinion. If you want to know my community tab, I'm going to tell you. But anyway, so Keyshia Cole got a show on Fox Soul, too. She's a talk show host now. Now, I'm really not here, and this has nothing to do with me hating guys, okay? I think Keyshia Cole is decent to watch when she has other people that have personalities. I kind of feel her as a Black China personality-wise. Like, Keyshia Cole don't have a personality, okay? She's always straight-faced. She never smile. You know, she's real slow-moving. It's just, yeah, it's like, I don't want to watch you for 2 minutes walk across the screen, okay? And so when she was introducing, you know, on the show Fox Soul, she was like, you know, we're going to interview Nick Cannon because they did a trade interview. She came to Power 106 in Los Angeles to sit with Nick Cannon. We're going to talk about that in a second. Not Nick Cannon per se. We're going to talk about this little baby here that she got. That's how I know that he's a baby. And I'm going to tell you why. It was that interview. Not because he called her elder, Nick Cannon. It was because of him. This baby. Nico baby. Baby Nico. That's what we're going to call him. Baby Nico. All he needs is a little baby bottle. Put a little baby bottle in this picture. Throw up the baby bottles, goddammit. But anyway. Anyway. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, let me focus. Okay, Tasha, okay. Now, what the fuck was I gonna say? I literally forgot. Y'all got me. Oh my God. Okay, anyway. All right, so Keyshia Cole. So yes, I'm watching her, on Fox Soul with the show, and it's just real awkward. It's just real. But moving on, okay? I'll come back to that thought that I lost later because I was laughing at my own shit. Yes, I do that. Crazy people do that, and I'm crazy, bitch, okay? So she was on the show on Power 106 with Nico, KL, and Nick Cannon. And Nick Cannon called her elder. She was like, I'm not his fucking elder. I am not his fucking elder. You should have seen it. She just turned, I am not his goddamn elder. He was like, but you are his elder. You are his elder. Accept that. Embrace that. She did not want to accept that. Okay, and I get that. But let me tell you something. When I saw that interview and the dynamic between Keyshia Cole and baby Nico, here, throw the baby bottles up for baby Nico. Okay? Let me tell you. He sat there doing the whole, first of all, he came in halfway through the interview. And he sat there like this, like, I wish y'all could see my hands. Because, I studied, when I did go to college and take a few communication courses and stuff like that. That's why I'm sitting here now, even though I didn't finish, okay? Shout out to all the journalists that finished. I didn't, okay? School was just never for me. So I just read the books, okay? So he was sitting there, like this with his hands. And he looked, Keyshia Cole and Nick Cannon were eye contact the entire time. And Keyshia was just, I'm not his fucking elder. I'm not his fucking elder. Don't fucking say that. She going like this with the chair. I'm not his fucking elder. Shut up, Nick. Nick was like, you are. And Nick was like, you are his elder. He's turning around like this too. And Nick LKL is sitting there like this. So then Nick, you gotta listen. If y'all didn't watch that interview, hit the wine glass. It was cringeworthy for me. So he was sitting there and I'm like, oh my God. Like, did Keyshia not coach him before he came in? But then I realized there's something she can't coach him on, okay? Because his daddy obviously didn't coach him on it. When you're sitting talking to another man or anybody, eye contact. You're a man. But he sat there. And every time Nick asked him a question, he would start to answer and he would look down talking to Nick. He would be like, I'm always writing. I keep it real with her. This is how he's looking down. Imagine me doing a show with y'all. And I'm like this, I always, if I ain't got no money, I always just let her know. He ain't even looking at Keyshia. He looking down at the motherfucking table. And I'm just like, pick up your shoulders, little boy. I wanted to pick him up, fix his shirt, take his little jaw like this and say, you look in that motherfucker's eyes. I'm like, Keyshia, what are you doing? So he's like, if I ain't got no bread, I let her know if I'm short on bread, I'm just always honest with her. Yeah. And Nick is like staring at him. Nick know the game. Nick know the motherfucking game. But because they're on censored radio, he can call her elder, but he cannot say that black man that she's fucking has no training on how to be a man. So we know for a fact she's running that damn relationship. So Nick goes to ask him another question. And so he just starts rambling. He's like, yeah, I'm always writing. I wrote something in the car. And then so he asked him, he was like, have you ever wrote something for Keyshia? This is what Nick Cannon asked baby Nico. And Keyshia Cole sitting there, he was like, yeah, I write all the time, I'm writing in the car. So Keyshia was like, no, baby, no. Have you ever wrote something for me? Meaning me. Me. And so I was just like, he looked at her. You could tell, like, how a boy or a kid looks at their mama and they try to process what she just said. And then they go off to the side because how teenagers are. And they're like, he's like, yeah, I write all the time. I write in the car. He still didn't answer the motherfucking question. I said, Keyshia, Keyshia, I know that you have a thing for young dick. I know that you out here barely R. Kelly in this shit, bitch, okay? I said, but that is somebody's son. That is somebody's baby, and he is not raised. I don't care what you say. I don't care what Bentley you put him in. I don't care how you inspire him. I don't care how much of a lyricist he is. That little boy needs to grow up. He is not grown yet, okay? And there's nothing you can say or no amount of pussy you can give him to grow him up. Because his daddy didn't teach him that shit. And when his daddy don't teach him that shit, he ain't got it, bitch. Unless he gets a mentor. Unless he gets a mentor. No, I see somebody say, hold on. Maybe he was high or drunk. No, he was not. It was too early in the morning. Nick Cannon's show is 6 a.m. There is no reason for a man. First of all, when your son turns 15, I was talking to, what is his goddamn name the other day? And we had a very, very, very good conversation on black men. Okay? And I forget his name because I never say his name. I just call him King. Y'all know the girl. You know what? Y'all know the girl. We're going to play her ad in a minute. Okay, TC Atkinson. She's the creator of the Pangea wash that we promote here on the channel. I love that damn product. Shout out. Hit the wine glass if you've ordered that product and you fucking love it. Leaves your pussy bone dry, bitch. Not on the inside, just on the outside, okay? No oils or anything. You know what I'm saying? Building up, okay? You look at, like, Jewish people. If you look at, like, Asian people, they have a time in which they create something where it kind of enlists a boy into a man. And so he was asking, he was like, and what, in the black community, when do boys become men? And I was like, shit, I don't know. He said, well, in the Jewish community, I said, when they have the bar mitzvah, that's when they become men. Because you have to literally train a boy to become a man. Okay, there's certain things he got to walk different, he got to talk different, he just got to move different. And he knows that if dad leaves the family, the reason they kind of brought boys up, you know what I'm saying, and they're not allowed to like spend all day on video games and shit like that, they had to train them into men because if something happened to the father, then they had to take over. You know what I'm saying? They had to take over till they got their own wife and shit. And so I was like, when in the black community does that happen? When they murder somebody, and they're 14 and they try them as adults, but yet they give 18-year-olds guns, but won't let them drink until they're 21, bitch. Mm-hmm. So that's when a black man mostly becomes a man in our community, and we have to change that, okay? Not our fault, okay? It's the way we've been positioned, but back in Africa, like, there are certain things. I forgot what my husband had to do to become a man. I forgot. It was something tribal or whatever, like something his tribe did. I forgot. Don't quote me on that. Maybe we'll come back and do another video on that because it's whole political shit, black politics, okay? But yes, and so as a result of my husband becoming a man so early, I think it was at the age of 15, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, by the time he was 19, he had his own 2-bedroom townhouse living by himself. Shit, he was out here doing it. He didn't need nobody, okay? He didn't need to live up under a woman with money. Make sure that he raps nice lyrics to her just so she'll let him drive the Bentley with the sparkles on the roof. You see that little boy rapping from the Bentley with the sparkles in the roof and shit? Don't act like you don't. Anyway, moving on. Visit EmbracePangea.com to treat your intimate areas with the products it deserves. The Pangea wash is made from honeysuckle and rose essential oils, is 100% natural, and doesn't dry you out down there. Don't douche, just in case your mama ain't never tell you that, because that's nasty, okay?
Oh, that's nasty.
Embrace Pangea wash instead and leave you and your yoni feeling clean, fresh, and with a balanced pH. EmbracePangea.com is where you can explore all of these wonderful vegan and plant-based products. Use the promotional code TASHAK for 10% off your first order at checkout.